So, guys, here we are, MMA UK News. Obviously, myself, Stoomboy, as always, MMA UK BJJ show. So, talking about SGI9. So, SGI9 is going to be Saturday, the 11th of December. Usual place, Maryhill Community Halls. Now, because it is a council-run building, guys, I cannot stress this enough. Make sure you do get your tickets directly from Eventbrite. That'll be through the Scottish Grappling Facebook page. And the reason for that, because it being a council building, they do have very, very strict track and trace policies. So make sure you do get your tickets directly from them. Do not turn up on the night expecting to get in, because, as I said, unfortunately, you will be sent packing. So, and make sure you get your tickets early, because this card is the best SGI card that we've seen ever. So this is going to be a fantastic event from start to finish. Obviously, rounded off with the Four Nations, obviously Team Scotland, England, Ireland and Wales. So we're going to have that Four Nations square go. So 4 teams of 5, all going against each other. So obviously the singles matches as well. So we've got a lot of singles matches that are going to be on the card as well. And again, all fantastic fights. Again, I'd say from start to finish. So my next guest is going to be on there. So Jonah O'Leary. Jonah O'Leary is Carlson, Gracie, Hull. So obviously coming from that team of animals down at Carlson, Gracie. An absolute fantastic team. Obviously headed by Owen Livesey, who's team captain for England. So we did get to see a little bit of Jonah on the run out and Grapple Fest. To be fair, it was a last minute. He was a last minute replacement, so probably didn't get to train as much as he should have if he had, obviously, a proper camp and stuff like that. So, so Jonah, listen, absolute pleasure to have you on, buddy. How you doing?
Yeah, not bad, mate. Yourself? Cheers for having us on. And it's coming chat a bit rubbish.
Yeah, no, listen, definitely. It was an absolute pleasure to have you on. I'd say when Owen mentioned, obviously, the guys that he was going to be bringing up, he did say to me before it all got announced that he was going to be bringing a team of savages with him. So it's an absolute pleasure. I think I've got you on today. I've got a few of the other guys on for the rest of the week as well. So it's always a pleasure to talk to some of Owen's boys, buddy.
Yeah, I'm one of the polite ones, mate. So you'll have fun towards the end of the week. I'm one of the nice
Definitely. Listen, don't say that, mate. Don't say that. You're meant to be a nasty guy coming up to Scotland, man, and kicking some ass up in Scotland. So, so what about you? I mean, how's everything going with you, training-wise?
Yeah, good, mate. Like you say, I got the chance to jump on Grapple Fest last minute against Jamie Acton, who's a big boy. So I've just been focusing on that, really. Training's going great, mate. I'm really starting to sort of feel like I'm coming into my own with it. I train full time at Carlson's now, so twice a day for the majority of the week. So it's good, mate. It's good. Training's good. He doesn't let us off lightly. Owen, he puts us around places.
I can imagine, yeah, I can imagine Owen. But again, having somebody like Owen, obviously coaching you and things like that must be absolutely fantastic. Because obviously we know Owen through his judo, obviously Commonwealth judo champion, and obviously everything he's done in jiu-jitsu so far. So it must be good having somebody of that caliber teaching you guys.
Yeah, I think you're also getting taught by someone who's going through it himself. So as he's putting us through our paces, he's not expecting anything from us that he doesn't do himself. Do you know what I mean? Everything he's telling us to do, he's doing himself in the gym every day. Do you know what I mean? So it's a nice person to follow into matches and stuff, and see how he sort of leads by example. To be fair, yeah, I won't say that to it, but yeah. You know what I mean?
Listen, he knows.
Yeah.
So, and then obviously a big congratulations on you. I mean, obviously we were talking earlier on about obviously the weight loss. I mean, you came in similar to myself, and obviously over a period of time you've managed to drop obviously a fantastic amount of weight since you started.
Yeah, mate. So I've been training coming up 2 years now. I think it's 2 years in December. And I've only ever trained at Carlson's. So it's the first gym I walked into. And when I first walked in, I was pushing 150 kilos, something like that. And I'd already lost a little bit of weight outside of the gym myself. And then it just, yourself, once you start training, especially when you start training multiple times a week, it just falls off really. But yeah, getting down in the weight classes now. I've dropped a couple as we go, and sitting about 100 kilo now, so it's good.
Nice. And what was your what was your motivation, obviously starting? Because obviously you mentioned you've been in the game a couple of years now. So what was the motivation for you to get into jiu-jitsu specifically?
So it's that typical story of a bloke that I always sort of wanted to, but I want to lose a little bit of weight before I try it. And then I just sort of bit the bullet really. I'd emailed Owen, and I sort of one of the people where if I say I'm going to do something, I'll do it. But because I'd emailed him and said I was going to come, I was like, oh, I've got to go, and I was sort of peer pressure myself into it. But I've always been interested in sort of MMA and stuff. I've always sort of been a fan. And then the grappling side of things, it just suited me. It's just what I thought I'd be good at. And then and then first day, and then never look back since really.
Nice. And jiu-jitsu is it's fantastic. I mean, obviously, I know that obviously speaking to Owen and him telling me about you guys, they're saying obviously you guys are very, very close. You do a lot of things together, not just in jiu-jitsu, but obviously outside the gym and stuff like that. So, and he said it's a very, very family orientated. So you all feel like a family when you're all together. Yeah,
do you know what I think that is, mate? I think it's. Obviously, I can only speak from my own point of view, but I think that's working class backgrounds, that mate. To be honest, so obviously, the way the gym is, it's on a council estate in Hull called Banzone. It's quite a big council estate, and it's just what he's done is he's brought these lads in off the estate that wouldn't have really been doing anything else for the most part, and taught them how to wrestle. For really, that's really what he's done. And the difference of our gym as well, mate, like the amount of people that are game to compete, like 80%, 90% of our members all want to compete, and I think that's quite rare for a gym. So we don't have many hobbyists. We don't have many people that come in, just to try it. Really, obviously they're always welcomed in our gym, but I don't know what it is about the atmosphere. They come in, they try it, and they want to compete. I think it's the other guy. It's not even Owen. Owen never pushes anyone to compete. Really, it's just the atmosphere with the other guys. Just makes you want to go and have a crack. Really, and it's good. It's good.
And you guys are on a tear at the moment. Obviously, you guys seem to be winning a lot of things at the moment as well. So, obviously, I see you. I know that obviously you guys had a run out at Grapple Fest, but I believe there was a team out doing another event on, was it Saturday as well? And obviously, I think it was Saturday or Sunday. And there always seems to be, wherever you go, Carlson, Gracie is there representing.
Yeah, especially up north at the minute, mate. Like obviously Empire's doing quite a lot on Leeds and stuff at the minute. So every time it's on, we tend to get like 25, 30 guys there. The only problem is because we've got quite a lot of white and blues, we end up fighting each other a lot of the time. Like some of the lads, they filled the podium last time out and stuff. You know what I mean? So it's good, but when I was on Grapple Fest, a couple of our lads went down to Banbury and competed into the Boss Quintet. And in the absolutely got first and second place, so we ended up fighting each other for the belt. So either way, it came on.
Nice one. And then obviously SGI9. Then so obviously 11th of December. So you got the call up for that. So how did you find out that you were going to be on SGI?
Owen just said we've got a match here for you this week. Do you want it? And it's just people at our gym, mate, jumping at the chance to get on invitationals and stuff and compete as much as they can, really. So, and especially obviously I came up with Owen last time round for SGI 8. I'd like to have cornered him, but I just shouted the time out. But yeah, it was a great experience. Obviously the venue's class, and I don't know what it is, mate. The Scots are just up for it, aren't they? Every time they have every time there's anything on. So it was jumped at the chance really, and a lot of the lads that didn't get to come with us last time couldn't wait to come up and make the trip really. So that's why you've got a bus full coming this time, I
think. Nice. Listen, we always love seeing you guys coming up, so definitely love seeing you guys. I think one of your boys is coming in with a message. So he's saying, Jay Bell, I heard his motivation was to bum heads clean off.
Yeah, that was how I started. I came in and it was first when I said to Owen, just want to bum heads off.
We normally get that. Some of your boys will come in, and that's the funny thing about gyms. I mean, if anybody's going to slag you off, it's going to be the guys that you train with. So nobody's going to slag you off worse than these guys.
Jay's like our lass, so basically our lass looks after me and stuff. So
nice. And then obviously SGI. Then so obviously you're coming up. Your opponent Ashley Wiles. Do you know anything about him other than what you've seen on the internet or anything like that?
Even then, mate, still don't really know a lot about him, and obviously he's a big boy because of the weight we're fighting at and stuff. He's blue belt like me, but yeah, as much as like in actual fighting, I don't actually know a lot about him at all. I know he's from SPG, but that's about it. The thing is, mate, like I only really know one way to fight, so regardless of who he is, like I am gonna come out and try and wrestle, try and get on top and stay there, and hopefully choke him. So there's no like I can't train any other way really. So regardless of what they're coming with, that's hopefully what I'm going to try and do. But hopefully someone that obviously I don't know a lot about him, but hopefully someone's going to come and have a crack in that, and we'll have a good day, mate.
Definitely. That's one thing I know with Owen as well. I mean, everybody, when Owen was up at the last SGI, everybody knew what he was going to do, but nobody could stop him. So obviously for you as well, I mean, you're saying, well, I'm going to come up, we're going to wrestle, and then I'm going to choke you. So everybody knows what you're going to do. So it's obviously up to them to try and stop it.
That's it, mate. Like I said, as Owen always says, mate, it's either enough or it's not, but we don't find out until the day. So that's it. I'll come, train hard for it, come and have a blast, treat it like a bit of a Christmas party for the lads, and we'll get you out on the lash and then go from there. But we do need to address something about SGI though. We need to stop calling it the Four Nations. It's if you notice, all the English team are Northerners. It's in Northern England. We'll call it that. Anywhere south of Sheffield is basically France. So.
I like it, mate. I like it. So
the north of England.
You know, we'll need to try and do that. We'll need to try and do a four. What would they call it? A four counties England. So we'll have the north, we'll have like the east, the south, and obviously the west of England. Try and see who the numero uno in England's going to be.
I think you know the answer to that, mate, already. You know the answer to that.
Definitely. So, and then I've got Lewis Cornwall, again, one of your boys, I take it. So, Lewis saying, massive respect, Jonah. Get your third hook in.
Yeah, that's it. Always encouraging, mate. Lewis is one of the lads himself. He's come in, started as a bigger boy training, and as you know, mate, it's quite an hard thing you feel uncomfortable in the surrounding. You don't feel like it's for you, and then he's sick at it, mate, and he's dropped an absolute shed load of weight himself. So Lewis is quite fresh to it, but he's putting in the graft, so he'll get the rewards for it, mate.
Definitely, we'll no doubt see Lewis on another SGI at some point. So definitely we'll get Lewis on. And then what about you then? So obviously 2021's coming to a head. Obviously SGI, I think it'll be the last comp for you for the year. What's your plans then going forward 2022? Now that we've got all the competitions now up and running again, what do you see yourself doing, Jonah?
So for the next couple of months, mate, after SGI, my plan is to really focus on getting the S&C and nutrition under order, get myself to like a weight class I should be fighting in. I want to get down to about 90 kilos. I'm only a little lad, I'm only about 5'8". But focus on that. And then my big goal for next year is I'm going to try and have a run at no-gi Europeans in May, I believe it is. So that's going to be my main focus for next year.
Do you prefer gi or no gi?
99% no gi, mate. Unfortunately, barely time my belt, but yeah. I'm
Nice.
I'm a lot no gi. I enjoy it, mate. I enjoy judo more than I do no like gi jiu-jitsu. Well, don't get me wrong. Like the gi instructor we have at Carlson's is fantastic. Like his name's Dan Pinchbeck, and he's great with like fundamentals and stuff. It's just it's something I need to spend more time on, mate. It's just when you have something that you like, it's quite easy to like keep driving towards it, innit? I think.
Definitely. And then last thing for you then. So obviously I've been in the game a couple of years. Anybody you want to shout out to? So any kind of friends, family members, teammates, anybody like that?
Yeah, so just everyone at Carlson's, obviously Owen and Drew, they come out of nowhere with this gym really, and it's been massive. Not just me, for everyone. The area's felt massive from it. Obviously, we're now a third venue now, so it's just growing and growing. And then obviously Jay, our lass, for washing the clothes and doing the dinners and that. Yeah, but other than that, mate, yeah, they all know who's open and stuff. But
definitely, and if you
having me on, mate, appreciate it.
Oh no, it's an absolute pleasure as always to have anybody. I say this to Owen, anytime that any of you guys are doing anything at all, then I say I'll definitely have you guys on. I say it's always a pleasure chatting with you, Carlson Gracie guys. I know that Carlson Gracie guys, we always know are like one of the best competition teams, certainly in the UK. People will probably argue this and say, no, it'll be this person and that person. But anytime I've ever came up against a Carlson Gracie guy in a comp, these guys come to kick your ass. Do you know what I mean? There's no messing about with these guys at all. So,
there's no saying, mate. If you're gonna lose, make the opponent pay a steep price for victory. That's Carlson Gracie, wasn't it? I think so. I think that's definitely embedded in all of us, whether it's mental or not. Yeah.
Definitely. No, listen, it's absolute pleasure to have you on, Jonah. So guys, watch out. Saturday, the 11th of December, SGI9, Maryhill Community Halls in Glasgow. Make sure, again, you get your tickets directly from Eventbrite. Do not turn up on the day expecting to get a tickets. We're going to see the Carlson Gracie guys coming up and representing. These guys are coming with a big bus full of people, so there's definitely going to be a lot of noise at SGI on the night. So Jonah's going to be up against Ashley Wiles. Again, this is a fantastic matchup. Two similar styles, two really, really similar styles. So we'll see who the champ's going to be on the night. So Jonah, listen, absolute pleasure as always, buddy.
Yeah, thank you for having us on, mate. And yeah, we'll drag you out for a beer after SGI9 this time, mate. We'll get you out.
Definitely. Well, listen, absolute honour, buddy, and we'll speak to you soon, all right?
Yeah. See you later, mate. Cheers.
Take it easy, buddy.